Welcome to the Virtual Learning Parent video.
All right. Hey parents, I'm the school psychologist, Mrs. Lowen. Virtual learning is new to all of us, so we really want to support you with understanding how to support your students during virtual instruction and the benefits of allowing your students to grow and develop independence in this virtual environment. So we all know that teachers have expertise in their content, in instructional strategies, and in what has worked with other students. But parent support is also so important, and it's also needed for a lot of our students to make sure that they're doing their work and that they're listening to the teacher. However, a lot of parents don't know that they can actually hurt their child's learning if they interfere too much. So children really grow best by doing. So by answering questions themselves, by doing the work themselves, and sometimes they can shut down when others do things for them, and then they're not learning. So doing the work themselves can also increase their self-esteem. It shows them that they can do it. Also, if your child takes a while to respond to the teacher, that's okay. That means their brains are hard at work trying to problem solve to come to the answer. We want to teach our students to be thinkers and to develop critical thinking skills and not to have others think for them. These critical thinking skills start young. If your child doesn't know the answer or gets it wrong, that's also okay. The teacher will tell them the correct answer and explain why that's the answer, so the kid can learn. Children and adults both learn from their mistakes, so it's important and okay for them to make those mistakes.
Great. Greetings, my name is Michelle Kersey. I'm the social worker for Powhatan Elementary School. I look forward to working with you this school year over our current virtual learning platform. Today I'm here to talk about the tips for helping your child in the virtual classroom. But before we get to what's acceptable in the classroom and what is not, please remember that completing classwork is an independent activity for your child. But however, you can encourage your child to make sure that he or they complete their classwork in a timely manner. Now, the types of help that are acceptable is helping your child to remain on task, helping them to remain focused. And we can do that by using nonverbal gestures to direct their attention, such as pointing or nodding their head towards the computer, okay? But not necessarily talking during the class. Also, repeating directions during instruction if needed, or encouraging your child to ask for further clarification. Helping your child with technology or finding things on Schoology. And also positive praise. Quick, not distracting, nonverbal, for example, giving a high five, a smile, or giving a fist bump after class is over with. Not all children need support. Consider even walking away and doing some self-care for yourself while your child is in class. Take this time for yourself. Our children are resilient and can do a lot more than you think. And I look forward to meeting and working with you this school year. Thanks so much for your help and your continued support.
Counselor at Powhatan Elementary School, and Ms. Lohan did an amazing job of sharing with us how students can learn best, and Ms. Kersey shared with us types of help that parents can give. So I'm just going to share with you some things that may be counterproductive to our students and your children having the best successful education. Things like answering questions for students and giving them answers. While we absolutely understand that sometimes it can seem in class, we might be crunched for time, but rest assured that if your child is taking a little longer to answer the question, or even if they seem a little confused, to still allow them to think and process and answer that question for themselves. Because not only with giving the right answer are they learning, but also learning how to think and process. So answering the question for them can be very counterproductive. And we want to make sure that we are allowing them to use all of their learning skills while we're in the virtual learning environment. Also, independent work is really important to allow them to do it independently. Now, we do understand that sometimes as a parent, you may guide, you may make sure that they are on task and doing their work and not distracted, but we really want them to do that work by themselves, because when the teacher gets to work, it'll show them what they need help with and what they have mastered already. So this is a part of the educational process as well. So therefore, doing their independent work for them, like maybe homework or asynchronous work, will be counterproductive. We want our students to do that independently. And then lastly, I just wanted to share one more way that may be counterproductive in our students maximizing their virtual learning. And that is talking over or interrupting the teacher. We realize that some parents are near their children or assisting them while they're learning online. But we want to make sure that we're not taking away time from the lesson or interrupting the teacher. If there is a concern or even a question that you have for the teacher about your child's learning experience or education, we know that teachers will have no problem with answering an email or setting up a call with you. But while we're in the virtual learning setting, we do ask that you don't talk over or interrupt the teachers, because that can be very counterproductive as well. We can't thank you enough for being a part of our students' learning experience. You are so valuable as family and as parents, and we definitely need your support during this virtual learning. So we're really hoping that this video has helped you with some tips that we came together to share with you. But we also want you to remember, in this virtual setting, don't forget to take care of yourself. So perhaps even while your child is learning and in class virtually, maybe that can be a time for you to even put in your self-care a little bit, even if it's 10 minutes of journaling or various things that we are going to actually have an additional link to share self-care ideas with you. But because you're so valuable, we want to make sure that you are taking care of yourself as well. Thank you so much, parents and family. We appreciate you so much.